morning. It has been a long time since I posted a video, so we're back at it. The project's taking a little bit of a turn. We started out with a 4Runner that I was trying to graph an FJ40 body onto. Was making decent progress with that until it just came to the realization that I wanted a V8, and the 4Runner didn't have the V8, had the reliable 3.4, but I wanted the 4.7. So took a pause on the project, sold the 4Runner, and just kind of searched Marketplace for a couple years till I found not exactly what I was looking for, but something close. And this is what we're left with. So let me give you a quick little walk around and we'll get started on our projects. Alright, here we have a 2003 Toyota Tundra. I got it from a local tow yard. I don't know any history on it. It has about 200,000 miles on it, and it had been involved in a crash, so it was missing the hood and grille and front and rear bumpers, but everything else was there with it. The only thing I've done on it so far since picking it up was obviously with the front end damage, there was some damage to the transmission cooler, the AC compressor, or condenser, sorry, can't talk this morning. So quick little run to the junkyard. I picked up new horns, well, used horns, and everything I needed, the condenser, transmission cooler, that kind of stuff. Got the front end back together and was able to fire it up. It runs very well. Again, it only has about 200,000 miles on it. Seems to run very well. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know if it's gonna have, if it has some problems internally or not, but it seems like it runs very well. The previous owner looked like they put in a radiator, obviously a used radiator, and that has a slight leak on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to fix that here before we go too deep into this. Sorry, quick little walk around. I pulled the bed off. I've already started to sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but bed is off. From the 4Runner project, I have, that used to be the start of the cab cage, and it fits pretty decent on the bed of this, so I think I'm going to pivot with that and turn that into the start of the bed cage. And that is the tow hitch from the 4Runner, and it fits pretty good on the inside of the frame rail of this Tundra. So we'll see. I might get that going, put that in between the frame rails. Here we have the other half of that internal cage where I've cut off, and that will be, I think I'm going to use that to start the engine cage. So that'll go up in the engine. We'll see how far we get today, but before I get out the welder, let's see if this thing will fire up. Not bad. Battery's a never start battery, and it seemed to start. Just having a little difficulty holding charge, but from my limited mechanical knowledge, it seems like the engine runs very well. I mean, it's the 4.7 Toyota Tundra, or 4.7 V8 from Toyota, so seems to run very good. We'll let this run for a little bit, charge that battery since it was starting to get a little low. Interior, pretty rough. Because this was towed, the ignition was broke out. So 25 bucks for an Amazon ignition lock. Got a new one of those. Came with 2 keys. Got the dash put back together, except for this. We have some black cable going throughout the car. I'm not sure what that is supposed to go to, so we'll work on that. That little plastic piece was left on the ground, but all in all, not bad for the price I paid for it. But what are we going to work on today? So today, we'll see how far we get. We're going to work on the bed cage. I don't think we're going to get to the rock sliders today, but those are left over from the 4Runner. We're going to repurpose those, put those on here. I'd like to start on that bed cage, but I haven't welded in a couple years now. So I started working on this, I guess, start of a skid plate cross member that protects the radiator. Here's the leak on the radiator. It could be just the drain plug. So I started welding yesterday just to practice my welding skills again. And I did this weld through primer, and it was really messing up the welds. They were pretty nasty. This one was really bad. So I ground it all down, took off that weld through primer, and we're going to start over on welding that front cross member. So that's where we'll start today, working on this cross member. And I'll put you on time lapse and we'll see how it goes. Hideous. Hideous. What a mess. This is what I've been destroying right here. That is the worst weld I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but that is horrible. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, please, because it's just absolutely hideous. Let me show you my settings. Can you read that? 225 somethings, 18.9 somethings, and then 9 somethings on that side. No idea what I'm doing, but I know that is all correct. Please let me know. Alright, after a little bit of grinding, this is what we're looking at. I know you're not supposed to grind off welds, but man, they were hideous. So I had to smooth them out just a bit. That one, unfortunately, that one is the best looking one. And then off to the other side. Youch. That one is terrible. Terrible. Alright. If my welds continue to look like this through this project, I'm gonna probably pick up baking or something like that, because this looks awful. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. Thank you. See you on the next one.